Okay. Yeah, by the way, I like these actually. I'm not sure if these were the ones or another. This might have been ones. I had intended on making a Go set with these. I still may end up, making a Go set. I mean, probably using the same ones. I don't know. But anyway, no, this is what it is that we're, next in my compelling series on how watching glue dry. Yeah, you see in here, it's actually cured pretty well in here. Uh, and this has really taken, a lot of the shape. Right now, I'm trying to get this part to maybe try to stay a little bit more upright. So I'm going to just kind of let it just relax a little bit. And then I actually want this to be coming down a little bit like it is. Because I do need it to grip, but am going to need some play in that. So that's good. It's kind of a tricky balance to, as you're glassing, to take these things into consideration. Uh, I'm able to really do a lot with it because I understand how the materials work. So sorry about if the camera framing is bad or whatever else. I don't have a vanity mirror on the back of this. So, but, oh, excuse me. If you know that when you put so much glue, yeah, if you know, like here, where if you notice where if you put so much glue and so much cloth and let it dry and hang and whatever in specific, ways, you can really improve, the accuracies and the quality of your build. And what that will allow you to do is start with a much closer to spec piece, which really cuts down on your finish time. See, all of this stuff right here. This is the easy part. We're going to be getting into the hard part pretty soon here. So that is going to be the. I guess like the next series of episodes is going to be more focusing on the next part of the whole process. But yeah, this has been like 2 days, and so you kind of see after 48 hours or so. I mean, it does give you it really does give you close enough to where, oh yeah, this makes a really good really good way to work, especially if what you really intend on doing is making a cast in the first place. Then me really being able to get in there and work with certain things and kind of set up for the next step, which is going to be shaping and everything, making all of this a lot smoother, just like all the different, like where I got the highs and lows and everything else. So yeah, ultimately, yeah, this is actually going to be for an Iron Man armor. It's just, I'm using it in Darth Vader this year because I was interested in a few different things. So I'm just kind of starting off with, just a basic kind of design. And then we're going to go with, changing the one thing anyway. And I will never commit the story to writing that I had to make up for this, because if you thought My Immortal was bad, I haven't read it, I've only heard, but if you thought My Immortal was bad for being self-insertion, Mary Sue, sweeping, and epic, I think I might actually have it beat. The opening scene is simply I wake up on the chair instead of it being Anakin. At which point, my first question is not, is she okay? My first question is, are you willing to negotiate our arrangement? Because this armor is not exactly putting me into thinking fond thoughts of you, as I have him force choked. So, like I said, it's a bit involved and embarrassing, but that's basically what my Darth Vader design is that if this were to happen, what would I do? And that's how I do a lot of my like designs. Is I base it around me waking up as that. And I guess in a sense being the Deadpool of the universe, except it's more like I'm Rick. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain in any way that should be understandable to anybody else. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get back on this. The chest plate looks like it's coming along really well, though. Oh, okay, cool. I'm actually not going too far over my limit. But yeah, I try to keep these about 5 minutes, just mostly just between battery life and Wi-Fi. I still haven't finished resetting everything back up. But yeah. And so, yeah, when this comes off, see, it's really got more of that curve. It's a lot easier for me to add something inside pushing it out than to have something trying to pull it in. So it's as you're shaping and take into account how you're going to be building. So that's also things I'm going to be covering as well. So anyway, thank you for keeping on with. Oh yeah, and there's still this. It's just right now I'm also building the arms, and that way I guess when just so I can get a lot done, I'm going to pick one of the pieces to be doing along with the arm pieces, so that way I can really get long sessions in again. All right.